some of the most helpful knowledge I've gained in my lifetime was not from reading a book. It was not from watching videos. It's not because of what somebody told me. It was from observing things. It was from observing things. Just being quiet and just observing everything around any situation I wanted to learn about. Now look, I'm not about to start quoting you stuff from Proverbs and telling you what you should do with your life. But I will say that we are living in some really biblical times right now to a very high level, to where it's pretty much obvious to the entire world. Not just people who believe, but the non-believers are also getting involved now to combat the believers. It's also making people in the middle who've never believed in anything start to wonder what belief even is. What belief even is. Never really cared to question anything. They're starting to question stuff, and they're starting to question themselves. But we're also starting to see people refuse to question themselves and run away from who they are and cover up what they are and be what they're not. And the Bible regardless whether you want to believe in it or not. Now the times that we're living in right now, socially, I'm pretty sure we can all agree it's a little weird right now, right? Everything's kind of hard to differentiate. Seems like good is evil and evil is good. Which the Bible also talks about. So as we sit here and we're watching on TikTok, Facebook, everywhere, that people are starting to look at and observe the spirituality of our world on a level they haven't before. And now that everyone is observing that, all these content creators, all these entertainers that have money dumped into and stuff, everyone is yelling and everyone wants attention and everyone wants you to look at them. Yet none of them have anything, none of them put off a vibe that is authentic, that is normal, that is grounded to the people that's on the other side of this screen. Everybody this day and age wants power, but they don't want to do nothing to earn the power. I know it's cliche, and I know I'm quoting Spider-Man to a sense, but great powers, great responsibility. Great powers, great responsibility. There's some very non-responsible motherfuckers out here. I don't think power should be able to be bought. I think power should be understood. Same with electricity, right? Let there be light. Well, that involves staying grounded. In order to emit unlimited amounts of power, you have to be a grounded person, just like electricity has to be grounded to even have light. And just like an electrical circuit works with a positive and a negative circuit, you have to understand the positives and negatives of this world. It seems to me the problem right now in our world is currently people forgot how a current works. And now when you look around, you realize that everybody's falling short of this circuit, making it short circuit and not function properly, and our battery's going dead. Not enough people are grounded. There's way too many negative components, and there's not enough positive components. The negative components are taking up for the other negative components, and that's turning it into a positive for them. There is no positive sticking up for the positive as much as there is negative for negative. You want the world to get better? You want things to get better? Okay, then start speaking up. These social media sites, these cell phones, have altered how you speak. You feel weird when you get in front of a camera. You don't want to say something that someone else might think some type of way about. You need to trash all that shit, brother. Those days are over with. It's now or never. They can't ignore all of us. We sit here and we watch people say stuff all day. What do you do, double tap it? Okay. Half of y'all are scared to share something. As you're sitting here watching these videos, something you think about and you watch and you agree with, you're scared to share something that you think the same about. And you're scared of what others will think? It's what you think. And you're not even clicking share, let alone speaking up. And a lot of people out here wonder why nothing is changing. Well, it don't matter what side you're on. Things have to run like a well-oiled machine. Machines have parts. If you're not doing your part, the machine don't work. If you're not doing your part for your machine, then don't ask why the other machine runs better. The most powerful weapon you have don't have any bullets. It has vocal cords. Whether you believe in science or religion, a sound created this entire universe. Whether you think it was God saying, "Let there be light," or if you think it was a big bang, it still was a sound. Whatever created this world gave your vocals the parts to make a sound. So speak up about it. This is not the end of this conversation. I'm not usually up this late anymore. I had to get up and tell y'all this. For whatever reason, I had to get up and tell you that. But like I said, this is not the end of this conversation. We're going to continue this conversation. But we gotta all get on the same page. If we don't, we're not going to be able to write the next page, and there will be no more chapters. You know, some of the most helpful knowledge I've gained in my lifetime was not from reading a book. It was not from watching a YouTube video.
Tell me this. Follow the clues. Who controls the media, the news? Who rubs their hands and resembles rats? Who owns the banks and wears little hats? Who claims their behavior in each country was fine, but still got expelled from 109?